Hello, I'm Archie Luxury and I'm coming to you from the fabulous Sunshine Coast. Today I want to talk about mean, nasty fuckers. That's right, mean, nasty fuckers. And who are the meanest people of all time? Who are the absolute monsters when it comes to mean? There can only be one branch in society that is worthy of this mention, and it's local councils with parking infringement notices and fines. They are the meanest fuckers in the world. And I gotta say, you know, it really pisses me off. Governments in Australia are addicted to poker machine revenue, and they're also addicted to fucking red light camera, speed camera infringements, and also now local governments getting on the act, fucking council regulations, red tape, and infringement notices. The council sees this as a cash cow to milk and to fuck us over as citizens. And I gotta say, you know, it really makes me mad when I see councils gouging at the expense of citizens. And they are just, councils are the meanest fuckers around. They serve, you know, they serve no one except their self, and it's become a business. If you go to the UK, infringement notices and the issuing of parking fines is considered an industry. It's no longer just, oh, we're trying to do this or trying to do that. No, it's a fucking industry which these bastards want to rape you on. And there was a fantastic documentary on TV called Parking Gone Mad, and it showed you how vicious, there's a link in my description, it shows you how vicious the parking situation is in the UK. And you've got councillors in charge of parking who refer to it as an industry, it's a business, and customers. That's right, they find their constituents and they call it a business, a service with customers. And it's the industry is misery and pain and suffering and gouging from honest people. And I gotta say, nothing fucks me off more than to see these bastards at work. Bastards!
Every 4.6 seconds, somebody in Britain receives a parking ticket.
Not good.
Last year, councils issued more tickets than ever before.
Really issued a ticket, mate.
Well, it's not really fair for only 2 minutes.
Parking fines now raise hundreds of millions of pounds in revenue.
They care about money. Show me the money.
They're too fond of fining drivers.
They're like vermin.
Now, the motorists of Britain are fighting back.
Stop! Stop! 60 quid, mate!
If I'm right, I'll fight.
So way of life's at stake.
Because I'm a pensioner and I can't afford 70
All right,
quid.
well, all right.
It's a battle between citizen and state.
It seems like it's just a parking ticket.
But it's not. It's not.
I think this country does need a revolution.
So is this about parking or about something bigger, about society?
And another thing that these local government authorities have introduced recently, and that's the way to actually really fuck you over with these new vehicles they fit out with cameras who deliberately go around to take photos of people who may be in very quickly a no standing zone, a loading zone, and they're there to fine you. What a mob of bastards! These
Strict guidelines laid down by the Secretary of State that govern how these cars must be used. They must only operate where it is difficult or impractical for a traffic warden to patrol on foot.
These cars are not being used in that way. They're being deployed willy-nilly. This is statutory guidance. You must comply with it, and they're not. They're not. They're just sending the cars out where it's equally practical for a CEO to go. At the moment, the vast majority of councils are not listening to the public, and it seems that it's become all about the money and less about public service.
It's not just mobile cameras that are catching motorists. Bus lane cameras are the fastest growing method of enforcement in the UK. Since last year, the number of tickets issued for driving in them has shot up to over 500,000.
little vans go around and they're looking to entrap you, and they just stand there, click, 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 click. They got cameras, and you get an infringement notice in the mail. What a mob of fucking assholes. And it'd have to be the UK, the country that invented nastiness. Have you ever heard of the term the whinging pom? Do you know why these English are so fucking nasty and pissed off? It's because the council is a mob of bastards who are out to get you at all times. They just want to gouge, they just want to charge, they're just pathetic maggots on society. And they're feeding on a carcass that is us. And it's just sickening. The way the UK councils, it's just, no politician's got the balls to grab it by the balls and say, this sucks. And I don't know what to say. This is what's going to happen to Australia. They're going to bring out these little vans that drive around to try and photograph you. What turds. What turds. And it's just a shit. I mean, this is what's happening in the Western world. It's, nastiness and viciousness. Governments can't increase taxes. So what do? They go and they fuck its citizens over. They fuck their citizens over by taxes. Well, no, they can't introduce taxes, so it's all these hidden charges. Poker machines, because they get a cut on it. Fines, infringement notices. It's all nasty. It's all mean. It's vicious. And it's coming from a local council very near you. Bastards. These are the meanest bastards there are. I'm Archie Luxury, reporting on true, mean, nasty fuckers.